everyone, this is Sharon. So, second part in the foam rolling, this is going to be upper body. So just make sure that if something doesn't feel right, don't do it. You don't want to roll over a joint or an inflamed joint because that's uncomfortable. If you get dizzy or lightheaded, pull back. So just pay attention to how your body is feeling as we go through all these. All right, so we're going to start by laying down on the foam roller. So everybody has their own way of laying down on the foam roller. So find your way. And then sometimes if it's your first time using the foam roller, you roll off, and it's okay, you just get back on. So you want to get supported. So you want your head and your hips supported. All right, so this foam roller is in line with the spine, so you feel comfortable and supported. So now imagine a snow angel. So taking your arms out, you're gonna inhale, bring your arms up overhead as far as you can, and then bring them back down to your sides. And then find a breath. I like to inhale as my arms come up, and then exhale as they go back down. And notice, where do you feel tightness? Do you have trouble keeping your fingers down on the floor as you go through this? It's okay, just do what you can do. Always modifying anything that you need to modify. Okay, now bringing the arms straight up. So hands are not over your chest or over your shoulders. You're gonna reach your arms, so imagine you're holding a ball. You're gonna reach your arms forward, so let your shoulders round up. Holding onto the ball, keeping the arms straight, move your shoulders down, and you wanna feel your shoulder blades press down into the foam roller. So you're gonna reach the arms up, feel the shoulders move forward, and then pull back, pressing down, squeezing those shoulder blades into the foam roller. Inhaling as you reach up, exhaling as you're pulling down, and keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. And one more. Opening up the arms, just taking a breath here. Feel the stretch in the front. Now carefully coming off the foam roller, I'm going to go into the upper mid-back, the thoracic area. All right, so position yourself on the foam roller, just kind of like you were lounging on it. Again, you should feel supported, right? Now take your hands just gently behind your head. And you're gonna lift your hips up and then move towards the foam roller, towards the tops of the shoulders, and then do a little crunch and allow the foam roller to move towards your hips. But it's a smaller movement, so we're not getting into the lower back. We're staying in the area that's protected by the ribs. And now play with it. Maybe open up the arms and try it that way. Maybe bring your arms together. Taking the arms overhead. Maybe doing more of a little back bend. And remember your breath. And the foam roller does sometimes shift as you move, so every once in a while you just gotta reposition. We're gonna set the hips down. And now you're gonna position the foam roller kind of under this lat area in your back. Usually there's a knot there. So remember your fascia, this thin lining of connective tissue that covers all the muscles and is connected all throughout your body. So remember, as one area gets tight, it pulls on other areas. So the foam rolling helps to bring hydration into that area and helps relieve the stickiness and tightness of that fascia. All right, so we're lounging again over the foam roller, okay? And then just kind of move around a little bit and see if you can find that knot. Sometimes you roll forward a little bit or you roll back a little bit and you'll find it. So if it is too tender to actually put the foam roller directly on it, then go around it. Maybe come forward a little bit more or go back a little bit more. So again, it's totally individual. You have to do what works best for you. Okay, so lifting the hips up just a little bit so you can just slide back and forth. So just rolling small movements. And again, try to breathe. Relax your shoulders. A little activation in the abs. And there's no right way to move here. Everybody's going to have their own way of moving back and forth. Now coming back to where you started, try rolling forward and then opening up. And then find a breathing pattern. I like to exhale as I go forward, inhale as I go back, but just breathe. Let's try the other side. And notice, before you switch sides, how does the one side feel now compared to the other side? It should feel a little looser. All right, so finding that spot on the other side. And like I was talking about when during the leg part, every side is different, right? Each side is different. So your right side may have a knot or a tender spot in a different place than the left side. So finding that spot. And you can change the position of the arm that's closest to the floor. You can take it more forward or more back. Maybe you lift it up, maybe you lower it down. Back to center. Okay, now try opening and then coming forward. Finding your breath. Right. So continuing with more of the back of the shoulder. So you're going to come onto your hands and knees and then put the foam roller to the side. Now you're going to take the one arm, feed it under, kind of like thread the needle in yoga, and set it right above the elbow on the foam roller. Now the other hand, you just got to kind of figure out what to do with it. So just put it up to the side so it gives you some support. Now, with a little rotation, you're going to push your arm forward. So moving the foam roller towards the shoulder and then pulling back. So hitting into the upper arm. Or maybe you want to stay more with the back of the shoulder. You can stay here and do it there. So again, big, little. finding out where you need it. Every once in a while, repositioning. Maybe you need it more in the tricep. Try changing your arm position. Try turning palm forward or back and see where you feel it. Or maybe you just have an area and you just want to hold it. Other side. All right, so setting it up, feeding the arm through. And then kind of rotating a little bit as you move so you can hit the back of the shoulder. You're gonna have to go with your mobility. So finding different areas, back of the shoulders, triceps. Oh, the other thing, you don't want to put the foam roller where you have major arteries. So you do want to watch out for the artery in the upper arm part, or if you're doing the lower body. You know, so if a body part starts to go to sleep or get all tingly, then back off a little. Okay. All right, back of the neck. So be careful with this one. So you're gonna use your foam roller like a pillow. And I just say be careful, because if you have any neck issues, you may not want to do this one. So you're gonna look up towards the ceiling, so your head is supported. Okay, and your nose is up towards the ceiling. Okay. So you have the foam roller at the base of the neck. Now at the base of the neck, right, you have these knobby areas, these bony areas. So let your head roll side to side gently and feel those bony areas press in to the foam roller. I always get major tightness in there. And you do, like I said about the major arteries, like watch out, you don't want to get into this neck area, but we have bones here, so. You can hold it to one side and just do a little movement. Somebody once told me, and I don't know who it was, that this is a great position for helping to relieve tension headaches, especially tension headaches that originate in the neck. It helps the neck muscles relax. So you could also use like a rolled up towel. So we're gonna finish how we started. So we're gonna lay on top of that foam roller again, finding your way. All right, so laying down, getting supported, head, hips. Okay, so now, finding that area between your shoulder and your pec, right? So right in here tends to get really tight because we spend a lot of our time in a forward position, right? So whether we're taking care of kids or driving, computer work, all that is very forward. So the shoulders tend to come forward. So laying on the foam roller allows the shoulders to go back and really opens up through the chest. It also gives you a chance to do some gentle like massage in here to help loosen up that connective tissue. You could also roll with a lacrosse ball in here. And try the other side. Trying to keep the shoulder down and back. So now we're going to finish by laying here. So arms are out, shoulders are down and back. Allow your body to sink down into the foam roller. So closing your eyes. Feel your inhale. Feel your exhale. And as you exhale, allow the body to let go. Relaxing through the upper back, the chest, the muscles that run up and down the spine, the lower back, the hips. As you inhale, feel the expansion of the chest. Feel free to lay here for as long as you'd like. So I hope you'd enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.